What's up, Agents Zero here, and welcome back to another episode of Behind Locked Doors. Now, I actually ended up doing a lot of work off camera between last episode and this episode, and we're actually here in my redstone testing world because I'm here to show you this thing right here. As you guys probably remember, last episode we were trying to think of a way to be able to set up the start of the map, or the start of the level. However, after doing some testing, I figured out that way of starting the minecart is actually not the most effective way to do it. So what I've done is I've actually completely redesigned the starting gate. So what we have here is that an item is going to be passing through this hopper into this chest. It's going to be in the hopper long enough to set off this comparator, and yet, yes, it is going through a block. It does work that way. Sends the redstone signal into this black block, down to this redstone dust, into these repeaters on delay, and then it will fire the minecart chest from there. So if I go ahead and drop one piece of redstone dust in there, and there you go. And we throw another piece in here, just like that. And as you can probably guess, it ends up in here. Now, that's actually going to be the new way of which I'm going to end up doing it. However, I still plan on doing the whole piston thing in the back. I just haven't gotten that far yet, but yeah, that's what I'm going to be putting into the map now. So let me go ahead, quit. Now let's go ahead and jump straight into the Behind Locked Doors map. Now, I've done a lot of work off camera. Take a look. So, we actually already have the level entrance, the rule room, right here. And then in here is the actual level itself. And then obviously, this is exiting the level into the next one. So, let me go ahead and show you exactly what I have done. So let's go ahead and jump into here and close this off. So here we go. Level 4, Mailcart Mess. Yeah, that's what's going on, or that's what the actual level itself is going to be called. So let me go ahead and explain what's going on. It's your first day working at the post office. Your job is to deliver 3 packages to 3 different houses. Guide the mail cart to and from each delivery point. But pay close attention. Some rails are underground where you can't see them. Return to the post office when you're done. So if we come around to this side, use buttons to get the cart moving. So we've got a powered rail right here. We push this button, it powers it, which is what's going to throw the mail cart or minecart chest along the track at various points. And then over here it says, and levers to switch the tracks. If you go ahead and flip this lever, the track faces to the left. We flick it again, the track faces to the right. That's the basis of what this level is going to be, and I've already done a ton of work already. This is where the entire level is going to be taking place. Now, I don't actually have any of the rail systems set up just yet, but as you can tell, I've already got rails in my inventory, so that setting this up should be relatively simple. Now, you probably are wondering why the heck everything is green. Well, to be honest, I felt like all the other levels that I've actually built were a little too uniform. Because all it is because it's all regular oak wood, and then in the middle is a stripe of dark oak wood. And I decided for this level I wanted to change it up just a little bit. So here's what's going on. Obviously, if you're working at a post office, you're in a town. You're not in some giant wooden box delivering to different points within the box. So the green wool is actually, lime wool, excuse me, is actually used to simulate a grassy terrain on the town. And then I also have this gray wool, which is going to end up being all of our rows. Now, so we're going to be putting down our wool, which is going to be our road, and then on top of it is our rails, which obviously is what our minecart chest is going to be going on. Now, you guys can't see it because it's not on my tablet, but on my desk in front of me, I actually ended up doing a lot of work. I've got a piece of grid paper down, just like I did for level 2, which was a maze. So just like that level, I have grid paper with the actual layout of the map itself on how all the rails are going to be lined up. Now, if I quickly go back into here, it says some rails are underground where you can't see them. Now, the first phase of this project is probably going to be me placing down all of the places where the minecart rails are going to be underground. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. So we want to remove this block right here and put a block right down there. 2, 3, and go ahead and put these down. And then from here we're going to put a block here and a block here. And then from here we're going to put down another block just like this. And continue on just going on like this. And then this is actually kind of a bit tricky to actually put together. Let's see, how many farther do I need to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to go up. Wait a minute, let me count that again because I don't remember where I started my finger. I've got this one blocked down. I know that. 1, 2, 3. I was right. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not that block. There we go. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, hold on, if I just use this so I can get out, there we go. Let's go ahead and get this down right there. And so let's go ahead and throw this down. If I go ahead and put down another block right here, and I can get rid of this block. And then this block is actually going to end up being rail itself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down powered rails like this. I'm going to put a powered rail here, and then a powered rail here, and let's go ahead and put a powered rail right here with. I did not realize that would not work. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. Oh, nope. So if I do this, okay, that works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this back by 1. I did not notice that when I started working on this. It's not too big of an issue to fix. And so if I go ahead and do this, no, this here, and then I break this block just like that. There's our first rail. So if I put this here, and then I put this here, and then go ahead and put normal rails down just like this. Now, I don't actually have any of the rails powered as of right now, as you might have noticed, but that's perfectly okay. Let's actually put that there, put that there, and then we do this and this. There we go. That's our first underground rail set up. So now what we're going to do is put down the underground rail. Let's see, it's not in this corner, but it's a couple blocks down. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, So actually, if I go ahead and break this block and I've put this down here, one, and then just like this. And I noticed another error here. So I'm going to have to make adjustments. Okay, and then we can do this. And then right down here, we're going to put powered rail. We're going to put powered rail right here. I'm going to put powered rail right here. And connect them just like this. And there we go. So there are two other spots that I need to put down underground rails, and then once I have the underground rails done, I can get to work on the actual rest of the map itself. So the first thing I want to do is take out this block. I need to put down this here, and then it goes out sideways. Actually, if I go up first, I actually did plan this one out correctly. I actually counted this one out. And then, yes, I did get that one correct. So no minor errors to really worry about. Go ahead and put that there with a rail right here. Alright, so, okay, so let's see. So I do believe no. I was wrong again. Yep. So now this actually has to go here. This has to go here. And let's go ahead and break this. This has to go here. My gosh, I have it planned out. I promise you guys, I have this planned out. But quite honestly, I made a couple of mistakes in the placement on my diagram, which I didn't actually realize. 4. Alright, 4, 1, 2, 3. So if I go ahead and let's see, okay, so if I go from the corner 1, 2, 3, 5. So if I go from this corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's going to be like this. So if I do this and this, yes. Oh, I didn't want to jump down here, but okay. So if I put the regular rail, no, I meant regular rail, and then powered rail like this. Okay, so I'm going to come down here, I'm going to put a powered rail right here, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work. And now I have one spot left I need to do, and that's actually nearby this spot. So, although I want to see something, because I actually have a split right here. If I do this, yes, that works. Okay, I do in fact have a split that's going to go right there, so that works in my favor. And let's just go ahead and do this really quick. And then from this spot forward, I go down one block, and I go across, and then I've got a block that needs to go, you know, I need to be facing this way, so, alright, and then this block needs to go no, actually it's not the right way. which actually, let's go ahead and pop back up, because okay, so if we put this block here, and then this goes across until one block right here, and then goes one, and then one, and then two, and I think I can come up at this point. So yeah, so now let's go ahead and get this going, and just like this, and then I do believe if I do this. Okay, so I think I have this all done and set up. Let's quickly pop back into the level, and let's start placing down all of these rails. And so now we can go ahead and start. Actually, we need to place the... No, I made another error. I am a complete idiot sometimes. So actually it needs to go like this. Actually, this one can stay. So let me just pop back up here and put this here. And then, yes, I do believe this is what I need. Okay, so I put the power rail right here. I put a power rail right here. And then right here we have a piece of road that goes right there. And then let's go ahead and put a power rail here. Do this. And that should be it. Now I do this, and I put the lever down like this, like this, and just like put this here, and I put this rail right here, and I flip. Actually, if I do this really quick, and I put a lever here, there we go. Right there. So now I've got that figured out. Okay, so now we can actually start placing in all of our roadways on the top. So if I go right here, I put power rail like this, and then from here we're going to be bringing this over. Was it 1, 3, and then right here is actually going to be an intersection. No, it's actually right here that we're having in the intersection. And then just like this. I suppose what I could do is, no, I am now looking at this diagram, and now it is not making any sense. I have things way too close to each other, and I didn't think this through. So I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on this, because Because quite honestly, I didn't realize how bad this was. Unless that could actually work. Unless what I do is I replace the wool with slabs. I suppose that's something I could do. Let's see, what color of slabs will work then? I suppose I could do slabs like this, I think. Yeah, I think this will work. If I do this, and then I were to go ahead and power this rail. Actually, let me go down here like this. If I power the rail like this, and then I power this rail right here, will this actually work the way I want? So let's go ahead and grab a minecart, and we're going to push the minecart. Actually, let's go ahead and quickly put down a rail. Will this work? Oh, yeah, I forgot that minor detail. I think it will work. I just forgot about powering this block. So if I go ahead and put a block down right here, and I do this. Now, in theory, I think this should work, but I also kind of need to fix my rail system, because there's a number of mistakes. There's a number of mistakes that I made here. Apparently that doesn't work. Okay, I thought I had everything planned out, but apparently not, so... But at least I have figured out how I'm going to set this up. Actually, not completely. You know what? I think I should probably stop at this point, because I did what I thought was the smart thing by planning everything out, but turns out the planning that I did unfortunately had flaws in it. So I think what I'm going to do is completely redesign the entire track system, see if I can get anything better figured out, and then we'll go from there. And yeah, I'm gonna end this off here then. Actually, now that I'm looking at some of this, I might be able to rearrange a bit of the actual redstone itself. Maybe. Yes, I think I can rearrange quite a bit of the redstone and fix a number of the issues. But yeah, I'm ending this video off here. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, hit that like button down below. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.